Want just ease the rest of your body by just slightly bending that leg, coming up on your toes. Just stretch those arms as wide open as you can move your shoulders. Deep breaths, deep, slow breaths. And let's go forward now. Big circles, as wide, big circle as you can make. Just slowly, easy, move the hips and the knees, lift your heels up. And let's reach for the ceiling. Pretend you want to touch your fingers to the ceiling and stretch like you're really trying. Stretch that back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe. While we're up here, let's circle our wrists. And reverse it. Now stretching your arms, go out to the side. Bring your hands together behind your back, interlock your fingers. Keep your back tall, stretch your arms back. Lift your chest. And release your hands. Let's get our feet wide. And let's stretch out the left inner thigh. And let's go over to the right leg, stretching out. And again, left side. Right side. And let's go side to side, slow motion. You can start moving your arms a little bit. Let's come back in with the feet. As you raise your right arm, left knee up, and then we'll go to the opposite. Stretch high. Let's get the whole body mechanism going. Reach, lift. Reach with the arm, raise the opposite knee. Reach, reach, reach. And then just keep marching. Extend your arms forward and raise that opposite knee. Let's push to the side now. Continue marching. Push, push. Pretend like you're pushing something heavy. All right, bring those arms to the side. Out. Squeeze your arms together and pull back. Squeeze. We're going to bring our hands back, arms extended, tap your hands, come up, tap your hands, back and tap up. Behind, continue, stretch those arms. All right, let's circle our wrists. Now we're going to point the fingers up, move only at the wrists, point the fingers down. Bring your arms out to the side again and play the piano, one finger at a time, extending out. Bring your hands in front and fingers together. You're going to bend at the knuckles, straighten your hands up. Bend at the knuckles, straighten your hands up. Keep those fingers extended. Let's warm up the ankle. Bring Bring the right leg out and just circle your ankle. And reverse the motion. Let's do that with the left ankle. Circle. Reverse it. All right, is everybody ready to get weights of your choice? Let's do bicep curls. Focus on these muscles in here. Squeeze. Let's switch arms. And just make your own resistance. Really make that weight work your muscles. All right, now there's two ways you can hold your weights for the next one. You can hold them front. You can hold your weights on your shoulders, whichever is most comfortable for you. Get your feet wide. And let's do some squats. As low as comfortable, and then stand up straight. Squat. Keep your torso tall and lifted. Now, next time you squat, we'll alternate raising heels. That changes the movement. The movement of your anatomy. Let's turn our toes out and the squat. Knees as much as you can out, low as you can. Don't hold your breath. As we continue squatting this way, we're going to raise up one heel and then the other. Again, this changes the movement of your anatomy. Now, if possible, go up on your toes and squat as much as low as you can. If that's not possible, don't worry, just keep your feet flat. All right, let's come in. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing here. Left leg forward, using your right arm. Hinge forward just slightly. Your right elbow is going to be pointing back, and you're going to move your forearm back and down. That's all you're moving, is your forearm. This focuses on your upper back arm. All right, take a deep breath. Let's switch sides. Elbow pointing back. All right, let's roll our shoulders up, back and down. And again, anytime, any of these exercises you prefer no weights, absolutely. All right, we're going to do forward lunges. If you have a weight, if you don't have a weight, you'll bring your arms to a bend this way and we'll alternate legs. Just go as low as comfortable. Now, can they see me if I go past this line? Okay. Alternate legs. All right, let's give the legs a rest for a little bit. And let's bring, morning. Let's bring the right arm up and keep your arm next to your right ear and you lower your forearm in this manner. Bending at the elbow. All right, take a deep breath. Let's switch sides. Okay, let's go back to the legs. I'll turn sideways. Take a deep breath. Now we did the forward lunge. We're going to do the reverse lunge. Easy, only what's comfortable. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself or have an accident, so go slow and then just challenge yourself as you feel comfortable. So you're going to, instead of bringing your arms forward, you're going to work with your balance and your arms will go back. So if you can imagine how this works, say you lose your balance, you know, in everyday life and you're going backwards or something. So this helps you strengthen those muscles. And the same with the forward lunge. Sometimes if you start to step and you slip, that tightens these muscles, works these muscles. So that is the reason that's helpful in this exercise. So I just like to give some examples so you're more motivated to work hard at it. All right, alternate legs, bring the arms back, and don't worry about how much you're doing. Just get the feel of it. All right, let's take a little rest. You can use weights or no weights, and let's just march, and let's just move our arms up and down. Deep breath. And let's do this. Let's just tap. And you can lift the opposite arm. If you don't have weights, you can swing your arms. Let's just tap, tap, tap the toe forward. And let's just go to the side now. Tap and tap. All right, take a deep breath. Let's work on the front of our body here. Turn your palms back. Stand tall. Palms facing backwards. Arms straight. And you're going to pretend you're pushing something heavy. Use your arm resistance with the weights in your hand or without weights. Push and push. Okay, now I'm going to use this little circular band. If you don't have one of these, you don't need one. You can make your own resistance. I'll show you before I put the band on. You want to squeeze your glutes. This is very helpful. Have strong hips, glutes for your balance. So you'll keep the left leg straight, starting with the right leg. You will flex the heel, and you will not arch your back. You will only be moving from lower than the waist, your glutes, and that is it. So you're going to squeeze your glutes and bring it back. Go back as far as comfortable. Just don't, if it doesn't feel good on your low back, then don't go as far back. So I'm going to get the band on around my ankles. Okay. Right leg. Rest, breathe. Left leg. Push that heel back. Stand straight and tall. We're going to go to the side. And I mean, you can always not use a chair if you really want to, if you've really been doing this stuff that helps strengthen, if you feel comfortable doing that without losing your balance, but you don't want to hurt yourself. So I'm going to hold on to the chair, and you're going to keep that right heel and right leg straight, right heel flexed, and pull out and in, out and in. Use every bit of muscle you can. This band doesn't stretch very much. I got a tough one. Okay, take a deep breath. This band is making me work. So left leg out, leg straight, only pull as much as you feel comfortable. You sure don't want to hurt something and then have to stay off the exercise for a little while. Rest, breathe. It's important you rest in between exercises just for a breath or so that you do well. And you want to focus on your deep breath continually while you're exercising so that you will do a good job. You don't want to just tire yourself out to where you're not doing very well. All right, we're going to bring the right leg forward, leg straight, and pull, pull, pull. Breathe. Let's do the other side. All right, now sit down in your chair. If you have a band, pull it up around your knees. Wow, this is a small, tight band. I can barely get it up around my knees. It's okay, it's okay. I'll get another one next time. Okay, so now, if you don't have a band or you don't want to use a band, you can just be free and use your own body resistance, or you can always hold a weight on your knee, whatever you prefer to do. I'm using the band. Sit up tall and pull out and in. This covers a lot of your upper leg and your thigh. Just go slow and focus on what you're doing. Take a deep breath. Switch sides. Sorry. I'm thinking how warm I'm getting. I think I'll need to take a second to take this upper layer off. I have warm clothes on because I've been outside since early this morning. All right, rest those legs. Let's just bring your arms out to the side and make circles backwards. And let's go forward. And let's just do up and down with some resistance. We're resting our legs for a minute. Whew, take a deep breath. All right. Now, again, if you don't have a band, weights or just your own body resistance. So, raise the left leg up and down. Right leg, pull up. Left leg, pull. Pull. You're using a lot more than you may be aware. Sit up tall and really focus on pulling up. Take a deep breath. Just bring that band down around your ankles again. Again, resistance if no band. Stand. If you like, you can have weights in your hand. You can move your arms this way. So we're going to just step out, pull, step, step, pull, pull. You'll feel this up higher, even feel that in your glutes. Step, step, step. You can bring your arms up higher. breaths. Take a deep breath. All right, I think I'm going to take this band off my feet and we'll work another area of the body. And I have to take a second to take this top off. Excuse me 1 second. I'm getting very warm. Should have thought of this before. There's the code. Okay, set to go. I feel much better now. Okay, now, do you have a band like this, or maybe even a towel, something stretchy? If you don't, you can use light weights or your own resistance. Let's stand tall, extend your arms forward. And if you have a band like this, if it's not enough, you can always double it. And let's pull apart and bring it in. Pull apart and bring it in. And this, for your information, if you want to know, I'm sure I don't probably need to tell you. It's working your shoulders and your arms, even your hands. This goes clear up into your shoulder and your neck. Let's bring the arms up. And let's pull down and make resistance with this upper hand. And then bring down and then make resistance with the upper hand again. Pull down, pull. You are pulling your hands apart and then just moving different directions. Pull your hands apart, pull your hands apart. Really work those muscles in the shoulders, the upper quarters. All right, let's bring those arms down. Just open and close your fingers. Shake your hands out. Let's bring that band behind you, this way, and then pull your shoulders back. And we'll do.
How are you?
What happened there?
Well, I was taking.
Okay. Okay. Arms back, pull apart. And I'm hoping if you can't hear me, you will say something. Wendy can see your comments. All right, keep your arms back, and let's do this. Keep the stretch, and let's do this way. Now, let's just do a little bit different. Your arms are going to go opposite your leg. So, you'll do this, and you'll do this. That makes it harder. Pull, pull. This is a balance test, a balance strengthener with your arms behind you. All right, let's rest. Take a deep breath. Let's just stretch those arms and shoulders out and breathe. And let's go the other direction. Take a deep breath. Now, without weights, let's do a little movement. You're going to reach for the opposite foot. Cross that leg in front, lift the leg up, and reach. Now, if this isn't good for you, you can always do this in a chair. Reach. And let's reach in the back now. And stretch those arms, fingers, wrists, shoulders out. Let's bring the opposite knee up to the opposite elbow. Squeeze and squeeze. All right, good. Let's grab some weights. And you can have as many weights in your right hand or whatever you have for weight or your own body resistance. And let's step forward with the left leg. And let's really focus on that right arm. Push down and really focus on strengthening your shoulder and your arm. Let's go to the other side. Now, however many weights is comfortable for you, we're going to rock and we're going to do an all body exercise. This way, you're going to use your weights and you can pull your arms forward and back as much as you feel comfortable. Move. Strengthener, balance, strengthener. Move those weights forward, backwards, and rock. Try to lift one foot up and then the other. All right, take a deep breath. Let's switch sides. All right, deep breath. Now, let's bring those weights behind us, stand tall, and lift high and low. All right. If you have a ball, I'm going to use a ball. I must be the lucky one today. I keep looking down to this little clover. Okay. There's a few ways you can do this. You can use a ball. You can use pillow. You can use, what else could you use? You could always, if it doesn't hurt, you wouldn't be able to squeeze very hard. You could put a weight this way and push. I don't think that would feel very good though. It wouldn't to me. So your own body resistance, a pillow, a ball. Sit tall, squeeze, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Deep breath. And squeeze hard as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Breathe, deep breath, squeeze. You continue breathing, but then we take a deep breath afterwards. 4, 3, 2, 1, deep breath. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to squeeze, 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 pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, let's do some arm, shoulder, wrist strengthening. So I hope you have a ball. If you don't have a ball, use your imagination about sliding on your leg with your hand and pushing down on your leg. So we're going to roll forward, pushing down hard. It doesn't matter which leg you're on, I didn't say, but push in, and you will feel this in your arm, shoulder, your wrist, your hand. A lot of my exercises are blended in with other exercises I've learned. I blended it from the Arthritis Foundation, so they're very good for joints, strengthening, provided you do what's comfortable for you and you know your body, how much you should do. Let's go to the other side. Come up to your fingertips if you can, if you're rolling on a ball. And actually, if you're sliding on your leg, you could do that also. All right, let's bring the ball up in front of us with our elbows pointing out and fingers pointing up, and squeeze and relax. Squeeze and relax. Squeeze, relax. Again. And relax. Now we're going to pulse, push, push, push. Pulse, 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 pulse. Breathe. Again, if no ball, you will work your foot on the ground with imagination. And we're going to set our foot on top of the ball, and you're going to push down into the ball and stretch out, pushing down, go into your heel, roll back, and push into your toe. The whole time you're pushing into the ball. All those little soft tissue tendons and little bones, especially in the foot. A lot of bones, a lot of muscle, a lot of things that need to be worked and strengthened and kept mobile. Very important. All right, let's go to the other foot. You're going to push into that ball, roll, pushing in up to your toes, Okay, now again, you can always use something else if you don't have the ball. Pillow. And you're going to put that ball between your feet. You'll be amazed if you really take note of all the muscles, parts of your body that you'll be using for this. So sit tall, be comfortable. And you're going to squeeze that ball. And you're going to relax. You're going to squeeze that ball, keep your back lifted tall. And relax. And again. Relax. And squeeze. All right. Let's stand up. Now, I want to go over. Is that strong enough for me to push against? Oh, too close.
You might want to do the door
Okay.
or that far wall. Either one.
Oh.
And can we do the end of the bulletin board?
Is this good?
Yeah, it's kind of far away, so just make sure they.
Oh.
You can explain it.
How about the doors? I think that's what I did before. Okay. Find a wall. Okay. Wide hands. Stand back as far as comfortable for you. The further back you stand, the more body weight you're going to be pushing. This is kind of like a push-up. And then lower your chest to the door and then push back. Lower your chest to the door and push. This is really important. Keep your shoulders, arms strong. Try to keep your back straight. Try not to sway in. Keep a straight back. Relax your arms, just swing them around. Let's turn our back to the wall now. Deep breath. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Roll your shoulders forward, pull your shoulders back. Deep breath. All right, now, above your elbow, on the wall. Again, as far forward as comfortable for you. On your heels, if possible, if you can. If not, that's fine, flat. Push out as far as comfortable and then lower your back to the wall. Push out. This is really strengthening your shoulders and your scapula area and the whole torso, actually. You can feel this all over, but mainly your shoulders and scapula. All right, just move your arms around, shoulders, and let's do our left side first. Left arm extended, straight across from your shoulder where your hand will be on the wall, flat, straight arm as possible. You're going to raise the left leg. Now, you'll bend that left arm like you're doing a push-up with your left arm. Let your body go in towards the wall, and then straighten your back, your arm up. So now, if you want to add a little more resistance, you will bring your arm in and out. Good. Switch sides. Just move that left arm around. Get some blood circulating in it. Loosen it up. Let's go to the right arm now. Use that right leg. And let your body move to the wall and then straighten up and push away from the wall. Again, you can use that other arm to make a little more movement in the body. All right, now, while we're at the wall, bend your left arm and have your left forearm on the wall. Stand tall. You're going to extend your left leg forward, keeping your left forearm on the wall, and right arm, right shoulder pulled back. You're going to push your chest forward and feel the muscles in your left shoulder. Breathe. And then all you have to do, keep your feet wide and turn your toes the other way and bend your right arm, forearm on the wall, left arm behind you, stand up tall, deep breath, and push your chest forward. Stretch those muscles in the right shoulder. Okay, good. Let's do, I'm wondering, Wendy, can you see how many people have these type of bands? Does everybody, how many people, show Wendy how many of you have a band like this? So if you don't have this kind of band, do the rest of you have this kind of band?
Roger has like a round one. Yeah. I think most of them have the either, or he has the round one, and a lot of them have one for each.
Okay. You can use either one of these. If you don't have either one of those, what you'll do is you'll get your back secure on something, hold yourself tight, and you will use your own body resistance doing this, and then take breaks when you need to. Because this is what we're going to do. Using the band, we're going to set our foot in the center, have a tight pull, and we're going to pull our arms back, bending the leg. Now, you're going to have resistance, pushing your right leg forward and bringing it back. Push, pull the knee in, and then extend the leg. So now, if you're not using a band at all, what you'll have to do is just do this motion and then probably rest, and then bring it up and do it again and then rest. Or maybe, if you're super strong, you can just keep going without the band and use your own resistance. All right, let's switch feet. Pull your arms back, bring the knee back, deep breath. You're going to extend that leg forward and bring the knee in. Extend it out and bring it in. All right. If you're on a chair like this or wherever you're at, get yourself situated where you can have room in front of you, extending your legs, and you'll have room to pull your elbows back. We're going to work on the upper body. Sit tall, legs straight, tight pull on your band. You're going to pull those elbows back, and then control the movement forward and pull back. Rest. Take a deep breath. Keep one foot in. And let's just raise it up. And then bring it down. And let's just raise it up and walk your hands up that band. And bring it down. And let's go to the other foot. And raise it up. And bring it up and hold it. And bring it down. Okay. Stretch. Okay, now, can everybody hear me? Raise your thumbs. Okay, good. The best you can. If you can't reach back and get your foot, then what you'll do is you'll stretch your right leg back and then you'll raise up on your toes and stretch in here. So, try to get your right foot and stretch your quads this way. And then again, I'll show you. If you can't do that, stretch that right leg back and then come up on your right toe and then push that leg forward a little bit where you can get that stretch in here and raise up. Okay? Let's do the other side now. Either way. This way. All right. Stretch that right arm high. Pat yourself on the back as close as you can come to your back. Take your other hand and pull that right shoulder back the best you can do. Pull the right elbow down to the left. Bring that right arm across your chest and hug it in. Bring your left arm up. Give yourself a pat on the back. And bring your hands together if you can. And bring that left elbow back with your right hand. Pull your left elbow down to the right. Come on up and lay that left arm across your chest and hug it in. Good. We're going to stretch our hamstrings. Very important. Hamstrings can bring you to the ground and cause a lot of problems to the top of your head. So, right leg forward. Stretch that leg out as much as you can. Pull the toes back and pull the hip back, right hip, and lean down. Breathe. All right, let's switch sides. Straight leg, as far forward as comfortable, pulling the toes back. Pull that left hip back. Stretch, you want to feel the stretch in the whole back of the leg. All right, one more quick thing. Let's go up and down on the right toes. And let's go to the left toes. I really wanted to get that in. And then the circle that foot. Well, you can stand, you can sit, either way. Circle that whole foot and reverse it. Again, the other side. Okay. Open your arms wide, stand tall, reach high, lift up and breathe. Stretch those arms back out and give yourself a tight hug. Round the back, tuck the chin, tuck your tailbone, deep breath. And have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you for participating. So I'll post this on YouTube so you guys can watch it again, and we will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.